Oh boy, what do we got going on here? What did I get myself into now? What did I get myself into now? That's what I'm trying to figure out here. What did I get myself into? Let's see if anybody's here yet in this live stream. Is there anybody here in the live stream? Let me know. I'm trying to get this figured out here. Let's get it all situated. Wait for everybody to get in here. Wait for everybody to get in here. All right, manage videos. All right, shareable link. I guess that's the way to do it. Shareable link. Anybody here? Anybody in here? All right, live streaming right now. Okay. See if we can get everybody over here. All right. Let's see if everybody's in here. Doing a stream. We got public. Okay. What is this? Okay, I'm here. I'm live. What is going on? How's this working out? Is it working okay? All right, first of all, disclaimer. I am using a green screen right now. Just want to get that out there. I'm trying to experiment with trying to make my live streams a little bit more, I don't know, interesting maybe. So experimenting with a green screen, which I think is pretty cool. I think it's pretty neat. So, that way, boom, I can like change the scenery. If I ever want to do like a video about something, I can do a presentation and show you guys what's going on. Maybe clips of certain parts of the neighborhood that I'm willing to share, because this is a new place, new life, a lot of things going on. I got away from drama, but there's some things that I'm concerned about since being here. This is day 4. And let me read some chats here. See who's in the chat today. A friend of mine, she's been doing a little like updating here on this, just kind of like going through the YouTube channel. We have 43 people here. Joshua's here. Janet's here. Roy, how you doing? Holly, how you doing? The background is fake. No, say you didn't. Oh, yeah, like I said, it's a green screen background, just experimenting. How's it look? You like that? I could put like, like women dancing back there behind me, or someone trying to put some suntan lotion on me while I'm sitting here. I can have like any kind of visual effect behind me. They can be getting down and crazy back behind me. It could be a pole back there. It'd be climbing up the pole and sliding down and throwing all kinds of stuff around. Like I said, I can have like a big shark coming back behind me from the ocean, just ready to bite me, in the background. And I'll be turning around looking, and like it'd be maybe a gator or something. Like, I'm going to have a lot of fun with the green screen. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of fun now that I've got situated. It took me a while to set everything up here, because like I said, I'm just a little nervous about like walking around a neighborhood with a camera right now, considering how things were going. I don't mind once I'm at the pool or certain areas, but like walking to the community pool from here, it's kind of like, so we're casing out everything. We're just going to follow him back. That, like, why even do that? Holly, thank you so much for that super emoji. So how you like that? It looks pretty cool, huh, in the background, right? I can mess with that. I'm just gonna leave this one because this one's one of the beach houses from New Jersey. Actually, a friend of mine sent me a photo. I'm like, okay, cool. Let me use that one. So, who knows? If you send me some art, like pictures or whatever, I can use them as a backdrop. and make these streams more interesting, because you know you got to try to get the focus away from me, right? Because I'm probably not the most interesting part of this video right now. It's probably my green screen background. So let me let you guys know what's going on. Can you hear me okay? Everything working out audio wise? We got Christopher over here. How you doing? Glad to see you guys in here. Let's see what's happening. We got Tina. Hey, Tina. Tina. Osvaldo. All right, so if some of you didn't know it, you could check out some of the videos I have uploaded recently. I've been busy. Sold the house 4 days ago. Well, maybe 4.5 days ago. Trying to be exact. Me with my, I got to be exact because I'm one of those people that's borderline OCD, and it's just me. I think it's even running in the family. My daughter and I are very picky about things, but that's just the way. Like we got to be like right down to the precise of everything. It's got to be like down to the millisecond, if you know what I'm saying. But it's been different. Like I said, you guys were used to me running around, ranting and complaining about like paranormal and stalkers and finances, and the biggest thing that I've been dealing with lately has been the financial problems. With worried about paying the bills, the mortgage, and having a big house. It was just overwhelming, and you saw how it was affecting me and my video content. It was making me, just not the kind of person that you would want to be making videos. I didn't want to bring anybody down with me. I wanted to have this positive experience and bring everybody up and to a happy place called this YouTube community. And Holly, thanks again. I was thinking maybe another room you made to look like you were somewhere else. Oh, no, this is not a room to make me look like I'm somewhere else. Like I said, this is a green screen. I don't need to make a room to make it look like I'm somewhere else, because I am somewhere else, and that's the thing. A lot of things have happened. Watch the previous videos. I took you guys kind of on the road with me, and it's just one of these things that I had to think really hard about, and I was really stressed about it. Like I didn't want to do it because I didn't want to disrupt everything with, because Brianna just moving back in. I didn't want to disrupt that whole thing. And it was about a little over a year ago, just before the pandemic, I was looking at properties in Florida. I was looking at properties in South Carolina and Georgia, but mainly in Florida. And I was just trying to find something that was smaller and affordable. And then a situation came up and I had to get back. And when I got back, the whole pandemic unfolded. It really got worse, and I just put everything on hold. And then I tried to sell the house back. It was about 7 months ago. I was going back and forth to Florida, hanging out with my best friend and hanging out with some of my friends there as well. And was having someone that was going to just rent it out, because I was just going to go ahead and stay at one of the places in Florida and just have a little efficiency. And I was just going to do a lot of recording content and I had a contract that I was going to work with, some electrical work. I was doing something for a construction company, and they're going to let me stay someplace. And I was like, I just wanted to have something where I didn't have to worry about, being around too many people. And things didn't work out. There was an issue, and I had to make a change in plans. Kind of the pandemic kind of caused that. So things changed, and so here we are. And finally, things have actually worked out this time. And it was like perfect, because the market was just perfect for selling a house for the price that I feel is pretty good. I had a great offer on it. And like I said, if you watch the other video, my friend is a realtor. It's like, she didn't even have time to list it throughout the nationwide listings, throughout the U.S. and all that, or mainly in just her region there. And it was just crazy that, she already knew people. So she had connections to people that were looking for a specific house with specific criteria. And she had a handful of people. And so those are good leads. And it ended up turning out to being taking the best offer. And the best offer was the one who wanted to do my alternative. Like my alternate option was to do a lease purchase, and I was like, a year, no more than that. And so this person's like, yeah, let's do it. So I had a buyer that did the 1-year lease purchase agreement, and basically I got a balloon payment at the end of that lease term. So in the meantime, I still have to take care of the financial thing, the obligations, and of course the taxes. But the thing is, I'm getting rental, stream. So that's a passive income, rental income in the meantime. So, they're going to be finalizing. We're going to finalize everything. I've been going back and forth, and that's going to be it. It's less than 2 weeks. They're going to be, I'm going to hand them the keys, and that's it. They're going to be going in there. So, I was there yesterday, and I was there a couple more times. We were trying to get some things done, and just a couple hours, 3 hours there and then back. And just like I said, I have a new job opportunity that I landed, and it's so far, it's all right. It's not the best thing in the world, but I got to take what I got to take. But it does have a good future. And basically, right now, it's like a 30-day thing where you kind of 30 days. They can just like say, okay, we don't need you, whatever. And, I'm just hoping that I can redeem myself, because I've been down this path with a similar, business there. And this is more of a contract with what I do. So I'm like, hey, let's give this guy Bobby a try, see how he works out, because like I said, I'm into graphic designing, I'm into web designing and photography, and I'm just into a lot of things. And I'm a businessman and a family man, and that's my biggest thing, being a family man. So, this worked out this time, and I don't have to worry about the financial stress of trying to pay a house mortgage without having any kind of income to help, just kind of support that payment. So like for the next year, I'll be relying on that rental income, which will basically go back into the house until the year lease purchases, the agreement is final, and like until it's at its term where I get the lump sum, which is a big balloon payment. And then at that time, I'll have some money for a down payment for a place. So basically what I'm doing right now is I'm in a rental unit. Of course, this is just a green screen here. So this is not the rental unit. I wish this was the rental unit. My green screen, yeah, this would be beautiful if it was. It's just a little 2-bedroom, a little garage, and, it's got a little living room area, a little dining and kitchen area. It's in a neighborhood where they have a lot of condominiums and houses that are joined together, and a community pool. So it's doable for now. Like I said, I do have a storage unit. It's just a small one. I didn't want to have a big one because it was going to cost a lot more money. And there's just some things I just couldn't bring in here. And I tried. I'm like, I stressed over things. I'm like, I want to have, as much stuff as I can. And I was filling up the garage, and then there was no room for me to put my vehicle, especially if I have to bring the other vehicle here, which is now in my friend's possession until I can figure out what to do, because he's going to try to sell it for me, because I cannot afford to have 2 cars. So right now he's kind of like car sitting for me. So he's car sitting the Corvette, and it's just like, I don't have time. What am I going to do? I don't trust anybody driving it. And then if I drive it, like, it's just a little trying to coordinate everybody to go back and forth. Somebody in a Tesla, I go here, get that, get there. I'm like, oh, what are we going to do? No, it's not happening. It's just going to be complicated. So in the meantime, I need room in the garage because of what happened, especially. And I don't like having my vehicle sitting outside. It's almost like, hey, look at me, here I am. Somebody just happens to drive by, see the car, and like, oh, well, there he is. That's Bobby, and I don't need that. So I keep the car in the garage. This community here, there's a lot of people that are vacationing. So there's a lot of people that are going to the beach. And even though this part is about 25 miles away from the shore, there's some Airbnb rentals in this community. This community kind of has a split of Airbnb rentals, short-term rentals, and just homeowners and apartments and condos. And it's a big community pool that everybody hangs out at, which I've learned a lot of things going there. I've learned a lot about the gossip in the neighborhood. Like, if you want to know something about everything that goes on in the neighborhood, go over to the community pool, because you're going to learn something. You're going to have a conversation about all the drama, about the good and the bad. And I got something to tell you, so we're going to get into that. But yeah, I'm enjoying it here. It's a little more kind of cozy, I guess you want to say. It's like 2,200 square feet. It's not massive like where I was. So getting used to that. But like I said, this is in between. This is just a temporary rental. What I call short term is it's a 6 months to a year. So basically, right now, the way I have it in the contract, it's 6 months, but I can go month to month up to the year. It's something we worked out. Who knows? Maybe I'll end up landing, another job in addition to what I have now to help me financially, or something will go good with crypto. I mean, if something goes good with crypto, then we're good. But yeah, the way to play the game when you're trying to get out of, your home and you sell it, right? Right now, with the housing market being really good for the seller, like you can make a lot of money on your home, you get more for your house. So selling now is the best option. For me, that's what it was. But do your own due diligence, do your research, see what's best for you. But for my circumstance, selling at that time was the best time because I was getting more for that. And since this is a lease term, a lease purchase, the agreed upon price was already like, that's it. That's what's written in the contract within the sales agreement. So basically, that doesn't matter if the price value of the home goes up or down within the year. We're locked in. That's how it's going to go. And that's a good thing. And I'm looking at possibly 6 months to a year from now, the prices of homes are going to go down. I feel like the bubble, like my realtor was telling me, like, the bubble's going to burst, like she was saying. And I agree, because I'm comparing this to the stock market with some of these stocks that, look like the bubble's going to burst and things are just going to go down. So with the housing market, I feel like it's definitely going to go down. And she's the one that told me, and I agree. I had a feeling, because I do a lot of day trading and swing trading in the stock market. And there's just certain things related to, building homes. I've noticed how the prices have kind of exploded. And you should see what the cost of lumber is. Some of these companies, oh my gosh, it's crazy. Like lumber was like freaking 5 times the price. And so there was a lot of things that were just going up. And then we had inflation. The CPI data was like 5.4% inflation. And it was just crazy. Like temporary rental homes, short-term rentals, there were ones that were going up, like vacation rentals and in cars, like used cars. You can get more money for a used car now than you probably will in a year from now, which is crazy. But that's the situation. Let me put these glasses on so I can read some comments here. Like I said, enjoying the new green screen, get a little creative like this. That's it. Let me know. What do you guys think? Is the video quality good? How do you like the whole green screening thing? Like I said, I don't want to make the mistake of walking around this place like I was in the other place, because as much as I like to, be entertaining with YouTube, like I said, I did have some content where I was just getting a little carried away. I was just getting too creative. I was just creating something out of nothing at times. And like with the paranormal, it was like what was happening. I believe that the house was haunted. I believe it was. My daughter felt like something was there that was just watching her all the time. We just had this weird feeling about it. And in the house prior to that, there was something there and we feel like something followed us. And it's just a weird vibe that we're getting. And then lights would flicker, we hear sounds, and things would move sometimes. And, nothing like I would make it out to be in the content that I shared. I kind of like would be a catalyst to those things, like with my creativity. I'd add music, I would add sound effects. I would just make things, seem more intense than they were, just because it's YouTube, it's entertainment. It's like, I don't want you guys to be bored. I want you guys to be entertained. That's why I make videos. I want to try my best to entertain you. We're all going through a lot. It's very boring right now with the pandemic. It's like, it really sucks. A lot of us are stuck home. We're not working. If we are, we're working online, and we're like confined. And it's like, I want to provide that entertainment. So I know I kind of take it far, beyond what someone would probably normally do when it comes to the paranormal, to provide that entertainment. And I have to do that. I feel like it's just, I feel like I'm kind of pushed into doing that, and I've created this expectation. I feel like I need to make everybody happy here, right? And I know I want to be happy as well, but I got caught up in that kind of that cycle where, I was trying to outdo myself every time with content, and I just wanted to entertain everybody. And when things were getting boring, I had to make it exciting. So as you saw, like what my disclaimers in my content, my disclaimers say it all. And they've been there since I started this channel. And like I said, the whole Rolling With Me name, really that whole name, it doesn't make sense in a way, because that's not even my name. My name is Ronald, and it's like, why did it even name it Rolling With Me? Like if you saw the other video, like about my cousin, like on the other channel, my cousin's name is Roland, and I was inspired by him, and him and I actually created a YouTube channel back in 2007, and so basically I ended up taking on that name because we opened a channel together, and I used to communicate to him through YouTube, and I would send him recipes because I was always the Italian cook. He was the businessman, and he was like getting into real estate at the time, and this was way back, and I always shared like all my cooking recipes with him through YouTube. And then I made friends when I would visit him in New York, and then I would send more stuff to them, and him and his friends in New York, and I'd be like sending, and this is how it created this whole thing. And I was inspired by just his talents, because he's a talented drummer. He can play the drums really good. So it's like, if you have him together with me, who could play a piano, with my daughter who can sing, it's like we can have a 3-person band, legit. And so that's what happened. So I kind of used, he was like so honored that I took on his name for the YouTube presence, that I used that name for YouTube. He was so honored, really. And so that's basically how that ended up happening, And him and I have done some, we purchased some properties together. Like he bought some stuff, and we kind of co-owned things in the past, and we invested in some things together. It's like we were co-business for a while. Like it was just how it is. Like a cousin of mine, I was like, we were childhood friends and cousins. Like when he was 7 and 8 years old, I was 7. Like when we were that age, we were just close friends. It was a broken up family. His parents had a divorce, and so he was going back and forth, and then they would come to the house, and it was cool, to have my cousin, Roland. And my name was Ronald, and I used to get picked on in school. They called me Ronald McDonald, and like I'm Bozo. And then I kind of started to act like a clown, because I guess that was my defense mechanism to to kind of just act goofy, because I felt like I had no other option. And so yeah, I just couldn't wait to be another name. And so for YouTube, I've used Roland like for all those years, and everybody else referred to me as Bobby, because I kind of disowned Ronald. I was like, forget it, I disowned that. So I was known as Bobby through all my family members and friends. That was the way it is. And then I decided to bring Bobby to YouTube. I was like, now I decided to like actually share Bobby with you guys and let you know what was happening, because there's a lot of confusion. And like I said, my cousin, Roland, his birthday's in December, mine's in September. And so it's a 3 months difference. And the people were thought that my birthday was his birthday. And it's like, it's so much confusion, because when he opened the YouTube channel, like we kind of did a joint thing with that. And he put all his credentials in there. And then he got busy with real estate and things. And I ended up just mainly uploading on the channel most, because we would send private videos back and forth of just like what's going on in our life, the drama, the good, the bad, the ugly. And then of course my cooking, and like he would show me like houses that he was selling and real estate and stuff like that. And it was just really cool. It was really cool that we connected. And then he bought some properties in the same state that I was living in, that I just moved out of, and he's been living in both places, and he'll be one place and the other. And like I said, we almost bought that house that was next door to the house that I sold. Him and I were going to be investors on that house, but then my friend ended up getting in on that house. So that changed that opportunity. But like I said in that live stream, I want to hang out with my cousin Roland. I want to hang out with him. I want to do videos with him. And so you guys can see how related we are. You can see how much we look like each other. It's so effing crazy. I feel like I need to get some, like, show you pictures. Let's see if I can even. But yeah, it's so crazy. Let me read some comments here. We got Kitschy. How you doing, Kitschy? Who else is out here? Rachel. How you doing, Rachel? Oh yeah, like I said, the whole thing with the neighborhood here. Am I concerned? Am I worried about the neighborhood? I don't know. Like, there was a BMW that was stolen the other night. They drive up a few miles up the road. They park it on the side of the road, right? This is what happened. The wheels were taken off and they left the car. Like, what the hell? So, like, what kind of neighborhood did I get into here? All I can say is that we have tourists that are around, and it's near a highway, so there's just people that come and go. And my worries is that this place is not gated like my place is. That's the thing. Like, I sold the house that had a protected gated community. Now this place, it's different. It does have cameras though, but that doesn't, it's not going to stop somebody. And, that's just the thing. So I'm dealing with that. And I don't know what to think about it, but that's why I'm extra careful about, like, recording around in the house, because since it's a rental, I'm in a rental agreement here. This house was rented out to tenants prior to me being here, and the owner has done Airbnbs with this unit in the past. This is only a few years old, from what I understand. I could find out exactly, but he was doing some Airbnbs for. He said he was Airbnb-ing it. I don't know exactly how long, but I know that then there was tenants that were there after that from some point, and then here I am. So if it was Airbnb, then somebody would, like, know what the house looked like, and then people would just put the two and two together. And I'm trying not to have those situations happen where we had stalkers. And, like, my daughter has a large following on YouTube and social media, like TikTok and all that. And I'm just trying to protect her, and I don't need to, upload or do live streams of unwanted, information. I don't need to put too much out there, like walking around room to room. It was kind of a dumb thing that I was doing at the other place. I'm not going to do that here. Okay, that's why I got a green screen up right now, because, it's just boring when I'm sitting in a corner of a room and trying not to share the whole room, because then somebody will be like, oh, wait a minute. Okay, so I remember that layout. Yeah, so this, it was on Airbnb or whatever. I don't need that kind of stuff. I'm just very protective, and that's just me. Craig Highlands, how you doing? Thank you so much. Hey, Bobby, hope you and your family are okay. Well, thank you so much for that super chat. Yes, I am doing so well, much better financially, like when it comes to my financial, stress that I was having. I'm not having that same stress. Plus, I just started a new, job. Basically, it's not like I have a boss to work for. It's basically a business relationship. It's a contractual kind of agreement thing there. You know what I mean? That's the kind of way I roll. I don't work for people where I have to show up somewhere, because I'm not exposing myself to potential whatever else is going around in this world that is making people really sick. And, I do have family that is very vulnerable and can get seriously ill if they catch anything even as simple as the common cold. So, me, I'm trying to avoid that kind of thing. Even when I go to the community pool, I'm trying not to get too close to people. But that one woman, she tried to put suntan lotion on me or sunblock. It's like, I don't know. She was coming on to me. Like, she just couldn't wait to touch me and my shoulders and stuff. I was like, she was getting a little feisty, Maybe I should have like a hidden camera on me, so you guys could be entertained by how some of these women at the pool are staring at me. I can feel it. I'm telling you, I feel it. I feel the stares. I don't know what it is. It's like I do a pre-workout. I'm exercising, I'm walking, and I go to the pool and I feel so pumped up from working out. And, like my adrenaline's like just, when you lift weights, you get so pumped up, and then you're doing push-ups, you're lifting up weights. And so I have free weights that I bought with me. They're like 60 pounds, 50 pounds, 40 pounds, and 30 pounds. And, then I'm doing pull-ups. They got one of those bars that you put in the doorway and you just do pull-ups on those bars. And say, because I didn't bring my gym. I left the gym. It's like, you know what? The gym stays at the house. It's a bonus for the buyer. It's like, you know what? You got a gym. I left it. It's like, you can have the gym. I didn't. It was like, I did not want to have to haul all that stuff because I didn't want to have storage. But unfortunately, I thought I was gonna be able to fit everything in the house. And I couldn't fit all the stuff in here, and a lot of stuff ended up in the garage. And it's like, well, I need to park the Tesla in the garage. And we're gonna get onto the whole thing about Tesla, because there's somebody who's like, well, why'd you call it a Tesla? Why don't you call it a car? Because I'm gonna answer that person's question in a little bit. But yeah, it's like, I gotta have a place to park vehicles, right? In the meantime, so it's a small rental. It's not the bigger one, because if I had to get the bigger one, I had to get the gym and all that stuff in there. Forget about it. So still, I come out ahead because the price of the rental truck and all that, oh, it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous. And plus, I plan on getting a house that's bigger than this once, this rental agreement's up. So, that's it. Like I said, I can get more for my money down this way than I was up where I was from. I can get more for my money. So I can spend half the money and have almost the same amount of square footage. So why not? God bless, brother. Thank you so much, Pastor Rick Lee. Thank you so much. And God bless you. Thank you so much for your positive vibes here. All you guys, I thank you for your positive vibes here. We got Janet out here. We got Amy. I noticed that some people are not mods. I don't know what's going on. Is YouTube removing moderators again? I feel like YouTube's removed some moderators. I don't see. I see some wrenches missing. All right. But anyway, let's get to this, guys. Right here. Chat away. Let me know. What do you think? Do you think I should start dating? You think I should start dating? Women keep looking at me when I go to the pool. I feel like, I don't know. I just feel like I'm being stared at. I feel like I'm like a piece of meat in a pond with gators, and the gators are the women there. And I feel like after doing my workout and I'm all like pumped up and sweaty, and then I go over to the pool, I feel like the women are staring at me. I swear. No, and I'm going to take a camera and I'm going to prove to you what I'm talking about. I have a sense, like, it's like my daughter, she knows when people watch her. She has this sense, and I just feel it. And to me, it's almost like a creepy thing. It's like, I turn my head and I catch someone staring at me. And then, I'll have my phone, right? I'll have my screen off. I'll have my screen off like this. And you know what I'll be doing with this phone? What I'll be doing is I'll be looking in the reflection to see if that woman was staring at me. And sure enough, she's checking out my butt. And so I know when she's doing that, I know for sure, I guess, I'm at the age where maybe the middle-aged women are just drawn to me. I don't know what it is. Or are they desperate to look at me? Are they desperate because they're looking at me? I mean, I feel like I'm over the hill. I feel like I'm no longer the young guy. I'm not the young guy anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like kind of feels weird for me if somebody's staring at me like that, because I'm like, we're almost like senior citizens. It's like 10 more years. I can take out retirement out of my retirement account if there's anything left. You know what I mean? That's the way it is. So I don't know. What do I do? I have trust issues, but I don't want to live alone. And my daughter's going to be getting her own place. It's just like, I kind of felt bad having to like do things like suddenly because of the situation. And it's like the timing was best. And it's like, what am I going to do? So we did create more memories. I know, like, my daughter probably, like, I think, she's like, we got to pre-record some stuff, like pre-record TikTok videos at the house. Like, I remember pre-recording some stuff for Instagram. I didn't even post it yet. I pre-recorded stuff for Instagram at the house before we moved out. And I think my daughter was trying to stock up on videos. So you might find us pre-recorded. Like, I have stuff that's pre-recorded that I want to share with you. It's kind of like a before and an after. Like before, and then like everything's furnished, it's like you know, it's lived in. It's like all the memories we have there, and of course the paranormal memories that I share with you guys. And then all of a sudden, the next picture is like it's like two videos in one. It's like a parallel video. It's like walking in the same exact spot, and then you snap your finger, and it's like everything is empty, and then you snap your finger, and everything's there. You snap your finger. You know how it is? I like doing those kind of things. It's kind of like walking down memory lane. It's almost like if you were, say, a child. Say you were 10 years old, and you went to this tree, and that tree, you had put your name on it, right? You carved your name on it, and there was memories at that tree. Maybe there was a tree swing on there. And then 20 years later, you go back to that same tree. But when you first went there, somebody had recorded a video of you. So then you go back 20 years later and somebody records a video of you again at that same tree, and you do the same exact thing. See, these were the kinds of things that I was doing while at the house. I was trying to do like the thing before moving and the thing when the house, you know, was already emptied out. And I wish that I could have done the thing like when we first moved in there, and then years later do the same thing on the way out. But like I said, sometimes we just stock up a little bit on pre-recorded footage for Instagram, TikTok, and you name it. You know, so it's like memory lane. Because, you know, I know a house is a house, but when you live in a house with your family, it's a home. And a home is where you have memories. It's a home where you create memories. And I know some of you are like, you know, it's a beautiful home. You left a beautiful home. I know, yeah. But someone is going to be creating memories with their family there now. Somebody's going to enjoy the home, and they're going to make the best with it. You know, it's a great thing. It's not like it's over. You know, it's like it's being put to use, and a family gets to create memories. You know, the buyer there. And yes, I did tell the buyer about the haunted videos that I was posting on YouTube. I know, like, some of you are like, well, how come you sell the house? Did you disclose that it's haunted? Well, like I said, yeah, my haunted house, because I think it's haunted, or was it haunted? I'm not sure. Like my imagination can go so wild, but let's just say that, you know, quote unquote, my haunted house that I had sold, I let the buyer know the real deal. I told them about the disclaimers. I told them about everything. I told them that I believe the house is haunted. Lights do flicker. Things happen, like sounds. My daughter thinks that something followed us there. I've been making YouTube videos, and I explained how I kind of get creative with my videos and make bigger things out of something small, like, you know, make it a big production out of a little thing. And yeah, he kind of laughed it off and like, it's all good. Like, you know, like that didn't even have any effect really. And so, you know, that's the way it is. Like I said, you know, my heart believes that the house was haunted. I felt the vibes that my daughter felt. Like there was something there. There was something that was passed on from some possession, some items that we owned from the other house prior to that one. So I know that something was going on, and that was not, you know, anything. I don't think I'm convinced it was not electrical, but you know, my skeptic side says, oh, maybe it's electrical issue because the neighbors there were always talking about like brownouts and lights flickering, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, well, you know, we have that happen. But then I'm thinking, no, well, this is happening because of another reason, not because of the same reason for the neighbors. It's a different reason, you know. So I kind of went with that, and I was like, okay, well, yeah, it's paranormal. Let me go ahead and make a video right now because I believe that's paranormal. It's got to be lights flickering, that is moving a little bit. This is happening. You know, yeah, it's paranormal. You know, I've been hanging around my friends so much that everything I see is like, it's getting to me, right? So over the years, you know, I was like just hearing my daughter talk about the things that she's experienced, and she's laying in bed and she felt like something scratched her on her back, and then she saw like this shadow over her, and then my oldest daughter was like, you know, she was getting sleep paralysis, and then she couldn't move, and she saw like something that was just dark leaning over to her. It's like, wow, like this, what's going on? Like something's going on. There was scratch marks on the wall at the house that we were living in back in 2013. Literally like this, okay, like this. And so where did that come from? And we would hear the water come on by itself. We heard the piano play a few times by itself. And I'm like, okay, well, who's downstairs playing the damn piano now? Like, what the hell? You know, I was like, somebody's playing the piano. Go there, and there's nobody there. So these were things that were happening at the house that we were living in 2013. The one that we were, you know, we had a big deck in the backyard and all that stuff. And yeah, then we moved out of there to the other house. And it's like, we were convinced that we had brought something there. But like I said, can't prove whether it's, you know, I couldn't prove either up or up. You know, I can't prove if it's electrical stuff. I can't prove if it's ghost stuff. I guess if I tried hard enough, I can get the answers. But, you know, I was just more worried about entertaining you guys. So I just went with it. You know, I was like, okay, perfect opportunity. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to try to get the answers. You know what? I'm just going to mess with a Spirit Box app, which part of me doesn't even believe that it's real. I just think a Spirit Box app is just for entertainment purposes. I don't think, you know, part of me thinks it doesn't really have no practical use other than to entertain yourself. And then the other side of me is like, maybe it does really communicate to ghosts. I guess it could. I don't know. Could they make an app that really does? Because I feel like the only thing that really would work is a real Spirit Box, you know, like an actual Spirit Box and not just an app on the phone. So I have mixed feelings about the Spirit Box apps, but I don't have mixed feelings about an actual Spirit Box that you have that's intended to communicate to the ghosts. So those are the differences there. So, you know, me being sort of a skeptic when it comes to anything that's on your phone actually working and not just being entertainment, it makes it hard for me to believe. But when I ask in the comments in the chats, I'm like, what do you think? What do you guys think? Can it possibly communicate to spirits? Because some of the answers I've gotten gave me some chills. I mean, legit chills. I mean, it made me, some of those things kind of broke my heart because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know somebody was harmed, and it was sad. You know, it was a saddening thing. And so I was legit like getting emotionally, like, I don't know. I feel like I was getting so connected to whatever it was that I thought I was communicating to through those apps. And it started to make me feel bad about, you know, I just, when I yelled, I didn't mean to yell. I think I was just getting emotional, and it's just my nature to yell. It's just sometimes when I talk, I yell loud because I'm so used to having to yell to be heard. It's just part of growing up for me. It's like, you know, nobody really listened to me. Nobody paid attention to me. I had to like really do a lot of things to get attention. And, you know, when I was in school, it was basically just like, okay, you know, it's Ronald McDonald, the clown, the class clown, basically what I was called. So, hey, that's how it was. So now you know why, like, you know, I didn't use my name Ronald for YouTube. I ended up using my cousin's name Roland for YouTube content creation. Somehow I ended up like, people like, well, happy birthday. They're saying happy birthday to me on his birthday. But, you know, it's like, whatever. I just went with it. You know why? Because, like, it's YouTube. I don't need to put everything out there. But that's basically how that went. There's a lot of things I just left alone because I said, you know, it's YouTube. I'm being protective as a parent. I don't need to put too much out there. You know, my cousin and I kind of got this thing going. So we'll just leave it at that. And that's basically how it all went. You know what I mean? So that's something you might have learned. And I know some of you guys, if you've been around since 2007, this isn't old news, or at least you're familiar with about half of what I said. You'd be like, wait a minute, yeah, I do remember him. He was communicating to family or friends or somebody out, you know, when YouTube started. And, you know, I was like sending meatball recipes and Italian food and all that stuff. Some of you guys were there in the beginning, and you already know exactly what I'm talking about. And you know how I was like really getting into those mafia characters. You know, I was really in touch with myself back then when it came to my Italian, I guess, persona, like my Italian vibes that I had, you know, like really straight out of New York, straight out of Jersey, because I was like right in that, you know, kind of right in that spot, like that sweet spot where you got all the diversification right there, you know. Let's see who's out here. We got Michelle Barzinski. Why are you so sad? Rachel is sad. Rachel, I hope all's well. Prayers go out to you guys who are having a hard time right now. You know, prayers go out to you guys that are going through so much, okay? We are all going through so much. If you have headaches, I hope that your headaches can go away. And hopefully you guys can, you know, heal emotionally. Osvaldo, join Bobby. Join here. Join Bobby. Why not Bobby? Bobby. Yeah, see? let's pray for your nana. Okay, bout to cancer. It's no joke with that stuff. I'm telling you, but with the technology they have, it's like you stand a better chance now than years ago. So hopefully with prayer and the new technology that can be okay. That'll just be, be all right. Kathleen, how you doing? Anita, you should do cooking videos. Yes, I want to do cooking videos. I was inspired to do cooking. Like I shared stuff with my cousin Roland, and I would love to do some stuff for YouTube content, as well as taking you guys on the road to some places that are known to be paranormal. Like I said, I don't want to record videos in any place that I live that has to do with paranormal. It's just, it doesn't seem right. It's like if I cannot validate that such place is haunted without compromising my privacy, then there's no sense of doing that. So the only thing that I would recommend to myself if I were my cousin, and say, because I feel like I've kind of taken on his persona because I named my channel Rolling With Me. So basically that name pertains to my cousin's name. And the reason, like I said, because of we basically did some investing together with properties and stuff in the past, and did some e-commerce stuff together, and he was big time into real estate, and it was small properties. Like I got small land, back in the past, and sold it, made some money. But this is years ago, before my daughters were even born. I was into that stuff, and I was able to provide them a life that not many parents can provide because of my e-commerce. It was doing really well. It was in the infancy of that, and my web designing. I was doing it back then. It was a whole different ballpark back then. I'll tell you, the technology has changed over the years, and being part of the real estate investing with my cousin, man, I'll tell you what. I was able to take my kids places, when they were 2, 3, 4 years old. I was taking them all over the place. I would go to vacations all the time, stay in these nice places. And this is before YouTube even, before I wanted to share a lot of things with you that we've done so long ago, but it's a lot of those things, it's kind of personal. It was recorded on a small little camera, and some of them were just regular, photos that you go to the photo place and you get the pictures printed out, and that was it. It was mostly photos. It's I didn't really start recording actively with videos until I guess my youngest was a couple years old, maybe, and I got active with it because I was with the big VHS camera, the camcorder, and you have to convert it over to digital, because I had a lot of that. But when I started YouTube in 2007, it was just fun, connecting with the world, reaching to my cousin in New York, and then, he was living in the same, then he had a property that, it's he invested, and then he ended up having a place the same state that I was in, and so that's how that went there. So kind of sometimes I feel like I'm my cousin in a way, because, because we have so much in common, and we look so alike. We're only 3 months apart in age, and like I said, I want to be able to do videos with him, and then you guys can be able to, see. I mean, it's really cool. I'm just checking. I just want to check something real quick. I want to see if I can pull him up on my phone. You know what I mean? To pull him on my phone, and I'm trying to do that. Let's see if I can do this here. Okay. Okay, what? No results. No results. Let me do this. All right. See, when I do that, I feel like I'm preoccupied, and I don't want to ignore you guys. If I'm looking at my phone, I feel like I'm preoccupied, and then. See, I should have had this stuff ready now, instead of because I'm just going to be poking at my phone. I feel like I'm just killing the moment here. Let's see what we got here. We got Ethel Hampton. Hope everything's okay. Or is it Ethel? Ethel, I guess. Kathleen, really love listening to this calm and happy guy that stay positive. Thank you so much. Yeah, you could call me Bobby, because that's my name. Got my water. Got my water. Yeah. Okay. You know, they don't have my water here. I'm a little upset about this. I'm going to have to try to find a Walmart. I think Walmart has one. But normally I get it in the grocery store. Let's see. Tina Green. Okay, getting fussed at for pausing the show for so long. Oh, no. You don't want to get fussed at. Oh, no. Mamma mia. Michelle, how you doing? All right, guys. So, yeah, if you saw my last video, I was at this lake, which is not too far from here. And like lightning literally struck so close, it shook the pier and the geese went freaking out. If you saw that, let me know. Nice house, brother. Keep your head up. Thanks, Dave's Haunted Life. Yes. Yeah, well, the house that you see back there, that's a house from New Jersey. I had that sent to me. Like I said, I got friends and family all over the place. I'm doing a green screen in the moment, okay, but I'm trying to figure out things. Like I wanna record in the house. I wanna record freely here, but I don't want to compromise privacy because this was once listed on an Airbnb, and if people like can look at the Airbnb, they'll be like, oh, wait a minute, I know where that is. And then all of a sudden we have like repeat of history, and then I'm reaching for my can't even say what they are, but the Second Amendment tells you what they are. But yeah, it's complicated. So we don't need that problem. You know, I'm very protective of my daughters, you know. And my daughter, you know, she's going to be getting her own place. You know, I didn't want to disrupt family with this whole move, but I think me being continually stressed, me having all that anxiety and financial worries, it was not healthy for anyone to be around that. So it was like that as a long-term thing or a short-term disruption. I feel like the short-term disruption would be a better choice than the long-term, you know, just being exposed to that, you know, because I try to hide it. I try not to like dump it on anybody. But when you have a daughter who's very, almost like she's an empath, it's like she's very intuitive. She's, you know, she can pick up on the slightest kind of negative energy, the slightest kind of emotion. No matter how hard you try to hide it, she just can pick up on that. So, you know, it was just kind of hard. It was hard. I wanted to be as positive and all that, but you know, it's like, okay, we got to do something. We got to make a decision. And it was happening so fast. You know, I was like, I felt like I wasn't even prepared for it, but I was, you know, physically prepared. You know, as far as I had gotten a lot of crap out of that house. A lot of stuff that was in like the attic and the storage in the back, and I just wasn't emotionally, you know, because there's a lot of memories there, and it was like just so many different things. But yeah, that's what happens. So here we are, just Bobby over here in a room here with a green screen hanging on a freaking stand and green screening because it's just probably the best option for now. But I don't know. I want to take you guys to the pool with me, the community pool, so you can see how crazy these ladies are becoming. I guess I'm the new kid in town. It seems like it, even though I'm like the new man or old man in town. I don't know. I'm being treated like as if I'm young again, and I'm in high school, and the girls are getting flirty. You know, I'm feeling like that's how they're treating me. You know, like the middle-aged women are just like eyeing me up all over the place. Should I be uncomfortable? Because I do kind of feel awkward. Or should I embrace that? And should I like say, hey, want to go for a ride in my Tesla? I would say my C8, but my friend's kind of, it's in his care right now because it's like, I can't be in two places. I cannot clone myself. And there's only certain people qualified to drive that car that, you know, and that would be one of my friends. And It's not like I don't like asking for, my daughters to do everything. Like, can you drive all these hours with me so that I can go get the Corvette? Like, it's no sense of doing that when I'm trying to sell it, and he's going to help me with that. So, like I said, he's going to help me. Like I said, I've had a lot of help when it comes to, just my emotions. I talk to friends, plus seeing a therapist help, but, we talk. Let's see who's here. We have Rachel. Who else is here? Oh, I forgot. I can plug videos up in here. How do you like that? And all that good stuff. So for the next, let's see, what can I plug? Oh my gosh, I can plug videos in this mother flipper. All right, so the last video that I have was, okay, it's this one. So if you guys want to check out this video, latest video. Bada boom, bada bing. Everybody gonna sing doo-dah. There we go. Latest video's been pinned up in there. Hey, there's some things I want to do with a friend of mine. I'm not sure if I want to say her name yet, because I don't want to be that guy who spoils everything. But there is a woman who I've spent time with before who likes to get into the paranormal exploring. And we've explored a cemetery together in Florida. There's some other things that we want to explore, and we want to share it on YouTube in between two channels, because she has one and I have one. So I'm working on that. I'm much closer to the more entertaining places to visit. These places that are known to be haunted. These places that are known to have paranormal activity. These are places that you can legit research and say, holy crap, that place is really haunted. And there goes Bobby going up in there with his friend, exploring this place, ghost hunting, whatever it may be. And we're going to share that. Two perspectives, my perspective, her perspective, and both together. I think that's going to be really interesting, and I'm excited about that. And that's the kind of chapter I'm going to open. It's not going to be Bobby's in a house, lights are flickering, oh my gosh, it's an opportunity to have paranormal content. No, it's not going to be that. I'm not making any paranormal content in the house. This house doesn't even give me any paranormal vibes. Nothing like, I mean, there were sounds, but I think that's just normal house sounds, okay? Nothing like the other place. Yeah, there was some things going on, but with my wild imagination and my my urgency to create compelling and entertaining content, maybe I'm just so blind to see that a lot of that stuff could have just been, the acts of nature, the acts of electricity, the acts of the sun, the heat, the expansion of the house, maybe even an animal in the attic, just all these things in the real world when your mind is not so clouded by paranormal. Because when you start to get so, I guess, into paranormal, it's like everything that happens, every sound you hear, every light flicker, you automatically start thinking, oh my gosh, it's a ghost. Let's go get a spirit box. Let's see what's happening. It's usually what happens. And it's been happening to me a lot. And I've been getting carried away with it to the point where I think it's probably has annoyed some people because it becomes so repetitive. And I'm just glad to break away from that cycle. And I think just moving out of that house was like, there's no way to go back now. There's no changing my mind. There is no like, okay, you know what? It's getting boring. My content's getting boring. Let me start making more paranormal. Lights are flickering again. Things are moving. Lights were moving. We had a little like rattle going on, a little house shaking. I don't know. Can that be a tremor from quake? Can that be a sonic boom from a jet? Could that be paranormal? You know, like my mind was going all places, but you know how my mind defaults to paranormal because that's the answer to the entertainment right here. And I had no intentions at all. I never. The last thing I ever want to do is to offend anyone, like anyone who's into the paranormal. Like I never, you know, when I add sound effects and try to make it more entertaining, I don't have any bad intentions. All I have is the best intentions to entertain, to just make it more interesting. Like a video is boring if you don't have music, right? If you don't have sound effects, well, in my opinion, you know, you got to have something that's creative, right? I mean, if I just saw lights flickering, I'd be like, okay, well, you know, that's boring. Let's have a little bit more than that. Come on, we got to get better. We got to do something else. So that was me, you know. Gotta be some, you know. I gotta carry on my legend, you know, the whole content creator since 2007. YouTube has always been a great hobby. You know, it's a fun hobby, and it's never, you know, a hobby is something that you enjoy doing. It's something that you like. It's something that you do when you have free time, and that's how YouTube has always been. And sometimes I feel like I've gotten so obsessed with YouTube. I mean, literally obsessed to the point where it was consuming my time, and it was affecting my work. It was affecting my personal life, and I had to like a few times take a break from it because I felt like it was becoming an obsession. Like I had to do another video. I had to do another video that was like more intense than the other one, and I had to like I was traveling places like, oh, I got to go here, I got to do this, I got to capture this. You know, I got so caught up in it, you know. And I was doing a lot of reviews and commentaries, and these booby girls were like competed against me. You know, the girls with the cleavage sticking out. You know, the reply girls. You know, you'd be like these 30-something-year-old women out there. You know, and they'd be like using their cleavage to talk about the trending topics. You know, and all you see is their cleavage in the thumbnails, and like they were competing against me, and I didn't have no cleavage. I was just me, just a guy doing commentaries about everything going on in the world that's getting a lot of trends on YouTube. You know. That was me, and I was getting obsessed with that. I was getting so obsessed with those things, like the trends. Other than that, I enjoyed the family time that we had. I loved the family time. It was like we went places, we traveled, we enjoyed life, and we shared some of that on YouTube. So it was a win-win. We enjoyed that, and we connected with community, and people started to recognize us when we went places, which was an amazing experience, you know, being recognized. But right now, it's kind of stressful to get recognized because I feel like it's different. It's not the same because we were making family content back then, which it was different because then you had a different kind of attention. It was more positive. But when you make paranormal content and you get recognized, it's different. You might have some people that are like fanning and you know, they're fans or whatever you want to call them, and they love your content. But then it also draws some weird people too, and it draws some creeps, and it draws I don't know, people that might be offended because they may not understand. Like, I'm not no expert when it comes to the paranormal. Sometimes I don't know what the hell I'm doing. And I don't know if I'm like offending the spirits or if I'm saying the wrong thing or I'm coming off offensive because of maybe I'm yelling when I'm doing spirit box sessions or whatever. And people may be like, well, people might say, hey, don't be so disrespectful to the spirits, or they might get offended because of a word that I choose to say, which I would never would have thought was offending, but maybe, you know, there's a language barrier, or maybe something in the paranormal world, there's some meaning behind something that I don't know about, so it goes right over my head, and then I'm like, what did I say? What did I do? I don't get it. Like, what's going on here? So I feel like that kind of attention, like when you get recognized, it's different, and it's, I'd rather have the attention that we got when we made family content, genuine family content, where we went traveling places and we just had a different kind of viewership. They were just friendlier people. They were nicer. You know, they were just really happy and in tears when they saw us. It was just a whole different thing. You know, I haven't been recognized by anybody in over a year, and I've been everywhere. So it really makes me feel like I've really lost my place in YouTube. I've kind of lost, you know, my position. I always thought that YouTube is like, you know, I had a certain stance in YouTube, and I always thought that, you know, if I ever come up with an idea, that at least I have millions of followers to connect with. But I didn't realize that YouTube can cut me off from everybody and only connect me with like 100 people at a time. And like, where's the other hundreds of thousands of people? And it's heartbreaking. It's like a disconnect. It's like I got so excited about like connecting with so many people, and then there was a disconnect, and YouTube is keeping me from communicating to everybody. We're not able to connect. It's sad. I miss that. I miss those days, you know. And I do have respect for each and every one of you, and even in the paranormal community, like I said, I have respect for you guys, and I'm not trying to make the paranormal community seem like it's less important than the community that used to watch our family content, but it's just there's certain people that are questionable that you tend to maybe rub the wrong way with paranormal content, and then they try to challenge you with it, like people who try to debunk your content, and then they have like their own like gang or something of people that just, it's almost like some of your loyal followers turn against you because they think you're a fake or something. But I am so transparent, and I've had disclaimers, and you know, I've been, you know, it's pretty blunt. I pretty much had said so much that anybody with any IQ, no matter what it was, would know exactly what I'm saying and know what I mean by it. And I've read the channel disclaimers numerous times in videos. I've read them out loud. I've said, this is where it is. I've given links to the disclaimers. I've brought attention to those disclaimers that have been there for over a year. I brought attention to them about 5-6 months ago, and verbally in the videos, like, my disclaimers say it all. Check out my disclaimers. I keep reminding people because I don't want people to be confused about my intentions as a content creator and what my goals are, and how hard I push myself to entertain everybody, and how hard I am on myself, because I feel like I'm never good enough when it comes to YouTube. I feel like whatever I upload is never good enough. That all my friends, their content is so much better than mine, and it's like mine's just crappy. You know, I don't have friends to hang out with because, you know, well, they're closer now. I'm like a lot closer to my friends, which could change some things, which is good, but we're in the middle of some really bad things going on in this world, and I'm just being extra careful about being around too many people at once. You know what I mean? What's going on, especially if anyone's traveling. So I'm trying to be very careful. But yeah, I feel like there's a sacrifice in the content right now because of what's happening, and I just want to be entertaining, and I want to be able to bring you guys stuff that you want to watch. But I also want to be happy when I make videos. I don't want to be miserable, because I've been stressed. I've been stressed about the videos that I've been making, the paranormal stuff, because I feel like it's not good enough, and it's been repetitive, and it's just not. I don't know. It doesn't seem right. Like, it doesn't pass my test. There's a test that I have to pass when it comes to content, and I think the stuff I made in the beginning of last year, in June, July of last year, and some in August, maybe even September, that was some really badass content. That was some really, literally, I mean, I guess I meant that was good. I mean, I pat myself on the back. I said, wow, I went above and beyond. And like, people loved it, you know, and it was getting a lot of views, and I was getting a lot of, you know, new subscribers. But something happened somewhere after that point. I think it was October. It was actually mid-September into October. I feel like all hell broke loose, and I lost a lot of members and a lot of subscribers, and I felt like people just turned against me, like my own loyal followers who were so invested in me and my content. I felt like some stranger that makes YouTube videos that, you know, they call people out when they say, oh, that person's a fake, this person's a fake, that person, and then they try to take video clips out of your videos, and they try to explain, well, this is how they made this happen, this is how they did this, and then it's like they turn those people that were once your friends, like, they turn them against you. And it's like, I don't understand why they even do that. Like, there's a disclaimer that it pretty much tells everybody like what my content's about, and how I, you know, reenact some things, and how some of the content is just comes out of my butt. It's just I create these things out of my imagination, and then some of it is actually real legit stuff. But sometimes I have to add a lot of sound effects, music to make it even more entertaining, and add a little bit of extra bonus to that to make it more entertaining. I'm pretty blunt about it. And people still like say, when are you going to do another haunted video in the house? I'm like, well, first of all, I don't live there anymore. But yeah, I can imagine people are going to still be asking, when you're going to do a spirit box, and they're going to be like, do one in here. I'm like, well, I'm not doing one in here because I don't want to try to start something when I just got away from stuff that I started. I'm trying not to start over again with that. And if there's nothing to begin with in this place, then why even go there? Like, yeah, the other place, yeah, there was something there that got me believing that there's a spirit, and it could be that tree that was taken down. There was something attached to that. And I'm thinking, what if there was something attached to the tree and there was something attached to the stuff that we moved from the other house to that house? And it's a combination of the both things, And my wild imagination at one time thought, oh, it's got to be, there's a native burial ground there somewhere because of what the elderly lady said. But, like I said, I thought the way my imagination was going, I was thinking that lady, that elderly woman, that, I was thinking that she was a ghost because I turned around, she vanished. I'm like, whoa, well, okay. You know what? I'm thinking I have just been doing these videos too much. To the point where now I'm thinking that this woman's a ghost, and I legit even said it in the YouTube video. And she was talking about like native burial, and she was getting on about stuff, and I couldn't really understand what she was saying. All to find out after the fact, I found out that there was no burial there at all. Like, I felt so stupid to even think there was. This is the part of me is like, I guess because the elderly woman kind of reminded me of, someone in my family, an elderly woman that was like so close. I have a grandmother and great grandmother, and it was like someone that was in the family, and it was like something about her very familiar. And I find out that she was in this program called in-home care, which is kind of like almost like a nursing home, but it's kind of like in between a nursing home and hospice kind of thing. But it's your in-home care thing, and she was a resident there, and she actually fell in a damn ditch, and I felt bad. I didn't even know what happened. It was like there was a grass at that place down the road she was walking, and the tall grass kind of masked that there was a little drop, and then she kind of fell in there, and I didn't even notice. I would have ran to her to save her if I would have known that. I was just walking around the cul-de-sac, and when I looped around, I didn't see her. I'm like, well, damn, she, at that age, I don't think she could have just ran somewhere, disappeared. I mean, she was a young kid. I could think, well, maybe she sprinted and that was it. But at that age, like, she had to run pretty quick. So that's why just my wild imagination thought she was a ghost. But it's like I got carried away, and then I ended up putting it on YouTube, which of course is like, oh well, this is good content. Now I just saw a woman. I think she's a ghost. I'm gonna spit it out on YouTube right now. Let me do it right now while it's like in my head. And then the whole topic, I think it rubbed off the wrong way on some people because I was talking about the native burial, and then I didn't mean to offend anyone by bringing it up. But I was just naive, didn't even know what was going on. I was just thinking, could this possibly be? Could my house be built on it? Like, it's like, whoa, I'm hoping it's not the case because I didn't want it to be the case. I'm the kind of person, my heart goes out to people, and it would just break my heart to think that. But sure enough, after my due diligence, because I always doubt that the government, sometimes I doubt, well, what if they overlook something during a title search or this or that? Like, could something have slipped in the cracks? But after my due diligence, I discovered that, okay, I'm way off here. And there is nothing that was there that could be, nowhere near there. So it was in a geographical area, like within maybe 100 miles, but I'm not saying, it's not like it was right in the backyard. So I would say within 100 miles or something in that geographical area, there was something mentioned. Like I talked to some people, and they said that they heard about some of that, but it's hundreds of miles somewhere else, from there. But like I said, the whole U.S. has got some kind of history, and if it's in your backyard, then wow, that's crazy, because it shouldn't be, right? Because land needs to be marked. So something's going on, right, in this world. So I know that my friends, they're exploring some places that were in Florida. So I'm guessing maybe every state has, every state, in the United States, maybe they have, burial. But they could be wrong, and there might not even be anything within 100 miles of the place, where I was living. It could be. I don't know. Do you think there's any burials in North Carolina or in Maryland? But what about South Carolina, Florida? I'm just curious. I'm just wondering. But yeah, there is no native burial near my old house. So that's why I ended up deleting all those videos referencing that, because it was like, all right, so this is misinformation, and I don't want to have this up there, because I don't want to rub people the wrong way, bringing up a topic like that. Because like I said, I have a lot of respect for people. I have a lot of respect for the people that have, passed on. I've struggled with saying certain words because I got to watch what I say on YouTube. But I have struggles, emotionally. Sometimes I get in a dark place, like a sad place, and then I just don't want to be bothered with anybody, and I just want to be to myself, so I get depressed. And so I was genuinely just sad about that whole thing. But rest assured, there is no native burial near my old house, except for people saying 100 or 100. I don't know if it was 100 miles or hundreds of miles, whatever, hundreds of miles in that geographical area. So geographical, I guess, could mean like the East Coast, the West Coast, central part of the United States, somewhere around that. I guess that's what you call it. I'm just going to leave it at that. So we move on. I deleted the videos out of respect. No intentions to, step on anybody's toes. I just didn't think it was going to be a big deal. Just talking about what I at one time thought could possibly be a situation. It was an opinion of mine. It was no like factual information that I was presenting. It was not like I was some kind of tourist establishment, looking to draw in people and say, oh, well, this is got this here has burial grounds, whatever, yada, yada, yada. And to enter these grounds, it's going to cost you $100, and then you can be. No, that's not me. But if somebody was doing that, that would be wrong, right? But me making a YouTube video, which, take what you see with a grain of salt, especially when you see my disclaimers, right? It was me stating my opinion, stating what I was told, stating what my concerns were, and then I wanted to get answers, and I was using the Spirit Box app, and then I was asking my viewers, like, does this app really communicate to ghosts? Let me have your opinion. Let me know, because I want to know. Because part of me is a skeptic. I think the only thing that's really going to work was a real legit Spirit Box, not an app that you put on your phone. And I just wanted to know. That's why I always engage with you guys. I always want to know. I get answers from you. We can help each other out through these things. So yeah. So that's over with. And somebody got upset about it and threw a bottle at the house, which that was ridiculous. And then of course I made a video to explain what was going on, so you guys know. This wasn't like some random stalker person. This was somebody who was offended because they misunderstood what I was saying in the video. But I deleted all the videos. Like, I think it was 10 videos that I think only like 3 of them like referenced, the situation with the elderly woman, when she mentioned something about the native burial or something like it. I just, at that point, it's like, it was in my head. Like, I hope it's not the case. But the other videos were just me ranting and rambling on about stuff, and pretty much probably like this live stream is going, right? But I deleted those, and I deleted other videos. I don't know. I'm just, part of me wants to delete all the haunted doll videos. I want to delete the haunted doll videos. I want to delete everything that got the wrong kind of attention and start fresh. I want to rename the channel so it doesn't have my cousin's name in it anymore. I want to rename it to something else that involves Bobby, or it has to be something totally different. I can't have this name. And then I'm going to have some merchandise that's going to be rebranded with my new name. And then the name of the name that's my cousin's name with the channel now that's rolling with me, I guess that will be a collector's item when it comes to any merch that's anybody had bought that has that name. It'll be like a collector's. It'll be like, well, that's when my channel was that name and you had a piece of that history. And then we move on to a new thing with a new name. And then you're like, maybe someone will add that to their collection. So it's like, these are steps. These are the history of the channel as we move on and change things. So when we change the name, it's a good thing, because I want to be as real to who I am as I possibly can. And it has to relate to me better. And rolling with me doesn't relate to me. It relates to my cousin, basically, because that's his name. So something with Bobby, perhaps. We don't want to do with Ronald, because that's my real name, and I don't want that out there, because we're going to hear the clown jokes now and the Ronald McDonald jokes, and you name it, all just happening again. So we do with the Bobby, and like I said, we'll figure out a name, and that'll just be implemented, and then I'll do a whole makeover on the channel and update some merchandise to reflect the new name, and take it from there. Let me read some comments, see who's out here in this live stream. Carl, rolling with Bobby. There you go. I'm liking this stuff. Dawn Kaznowski, Bobby, I've heard if you use the spirit box and home spirits can enter. You know, I'm going to try to get an actual legit spirit box. If anyone knows where I can get one, let me know. Like I said, I am no ghost hunter. I am just maybe a ghost hunter, amateur, like, or maybe a wannabe for YouTube. I don't know. What do I consider myself? I'm a family guy. And I don't know nothing about this ghost hunting stuff other than I have friends that do it. I got so wrapped up in a house that had flickering lights, cracking walls, lights moving. It even had a doll that moved its eyes, and hair moved, and arms subtly moved, like very slightly, but enough to get my attention. And then that's where the whole haunted doll thing kind of got taken out of proportion. It got a little out of hand, because okay, so the lights, the eyes moved, the hair moved a little bit, the arm moved, but that's not good enough. These damn dolls need to be flying like Superman, or these dolls need to be tearing up the house. And so, me and my creativity, that's what ended up going on. And then of course you got the bunkers out there trying to tear that stuff apart. I'm like, come on, just read the disclaimers, will you? Can I have some fun? I'm trying to entertain my fam, or my followers. They deserve to be entertained instead of being bored. We're dealing with a pandemic, leave it alone. Let them be happy. Because it's like this. When you're a kid and someone tells you Santa's not real, is that a disappointment to you? Is that a disappointment? I'm that person who wants to give you entertainment, and yeah, I'm gonna be extra creative. Like I said, I don't know how many times I can say this. Look how creative I got a green screen behind me, because you know why? Because I think my videos were boring with me just having a regular old wall behind me. Because the last couple of days, like I said, I don't want to walk around this place. I don't, because it's been on Airbnb at one time. And I just moved here 4 days ago, and I'm just trying to be extra careful this time, okay? This is a different kind of community. There's more people coming and going around here, so I got to be extra careful because of that. People that vacation, and they do come in 20, 25 miles away from the ocean, and they find places because they're cheaper. When you get on the beach, the rent goes up 2 to 3 times as much. So I'm just being economical. If I want to go to the beach, it's 25 miles. It's not a big deal. It's a hell of a lot closer than what it was before. At least I got it. And look at this. I got some color going on. I got some big time color. That's called the beach life color, and the community pool color. That's what happens. The community pool and the beach, And you got some women that's trying to give you a little bit of like, hey, how about some sunblock? You want some? Like, the smells, sometimes they irritate me. I don't know. You guys are amazing. Smash that like button. Show some love here. Thumbs up, guys. Barefooter. That's funny when you say barefooter, because there's a place called Barefoot Landing, which it's not an all-day drive from here at all. It used to be an all-day drive practically, but now I can get there a lot quicker. How about that? Got John Buckles over here. Adventures with Bobby, maybe. Hey, who knows? Adventures with Bobby, that could be great. Like I said, like I just can't believe all these years, like I just pretty much left things alone. Like people saying happy birthday on my cousin's birthday, and people calling me my cousin's name. Like, it's just to the point where I had to do things for the sake of YouTube and the privacy of my family and the safety of my daughters. And I'm the one that was preaching internet safety back in 2008. If you guys saw those original videos, if you did, then you know exactly which ones. And I know they're kind of cheesy, but I had a little bit of weight in my face too, and my hair was a lot darker at the time. But yeah, that's a long time ago. But I was all about like personal information and all that stuff. And especially when you have kids, it's a crazy world out there. And I ended up having to purchase stuff to protect my family because things got out of hand back in 2016. We had some issues, and I was able to take care of some of those things immediately, so it didn't escalate. And still, you call the law, and they still come. But at least, if I didn't have that, then I guess it would be more like me wrestling a gator, kind of manhandling the situation instead of like it just being easier with a piece of equipment that pretty much speaks volume. It kind of stops people in their tracks. The other one is like is let the best man win. If you just have your bare hands, you know what I mean. I guess it all comes to that. But like I said, I'm concerned about this neighborhood. Like I say, it's a new neighborhood. There's tourists around here. It's close to a highway. There was a BMW stolen the other night, which is like ridiculous. But they returned. The owners got it back, minus 4 wheels. These thugs, all they wanted was the wheels, but they didn't want to take the wheels when it was parked in the neighborhood. No, they wanted to drive it off. Which, don't leave your keys in the car. Don't leave your door open. Inviting somebody. Oh, look, opportunity. Like this person did when apparently they're like bringing in groceries or stuff, and then they totally just forgot that they left the door open and was like left the car like unattended, and it was like keys still in there. If you're getting groceries, remember. But yeah, and these are things I find out when I go to the community pool. It's like the community pool is like the whole entire hub of the neighborhood gossip. You want to know what's going on with John or Billy or whoever next door. You want to know what's going on with such and such up the road. You want to know what the hell's going on when you hear this or that. Go to the community pool, and you're going to find out stuff. And then you're probably going to end up getting like suntan lotions wiped all over your back by women who are like just eager, because you got some of those single women out there at the pool. And they're like, oh, I see somebody fresh. I've never seen this guy before. And I'm like, oh, here we go. It's awkward because I'm not in the game anymore. I've been out of it so long that, it just kind of, it's almost like having stage fright. When you get on stage that first time and it's kind of awkward. That's how I am with women right now, because it's been so many years since I've actually had a relationship. And then I got like taken advantage of, and, gold diggers and you name it out there. So it's a scary world. But not every relationship I ever had was a gold digger. There was just some. But, like I said, I was dating since I was like 17. So I can go on, but I don't want to like point fingers. But there were some things that happened in my life. And Anna Hearn, thank you so much for becoming a member here of the... I remember, you were a member, but you're a member again. But thanks. Yeah. That's the way things have been going. It's crazy. I gotta drink some water. Oh, mamma mia. Yeah. So what kind of backdrop do you want? Like I said, if you guys want to send anything to my email up to speed at Yahoo, send me your backdrop. I'll plug it back there for my next live stream or something. You know what I mean? It'd be cool. Like, this is one way of engaging. Like, I want to do some of these things where there's actual video of maybe sharks back there, and the sharks are gonna like come at me, and then I'm reacting to it. You know, or when I'm doing my like videos, I can have some kind of engagement and reaction going on behind me. I don't know. I just think it's but I really don't want. I think maybe the next video is going to be me out exploring places. Give this video a thumbs up if you want me to go explore some places, because there's places around here that are worth exploring. I'll take my camera with me. I'll record it. I'll make some damn videos. I don't know if they're going to be damn good videos, but I'll make some videos. We'll see where that goes. You know what I mean? Make some videos and see where it goes. And there will be time before the summer's over where I'm going to be getting together with some people, and we're going to be going to some haunted ass places, some legit haunted places that are without a doubt documented as haunted, so that when somebody says, oh man, let's go debunk this guy, I'm like, okay, well, let me give you the name of the place we're at. You do some research, let me know what you think. Then tell me how that whole debunking thing's going for you. You know, so there you have it. Gonna be some legit stuff. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be so lit. Christopher, yes, sounds great. Absolutely. Don Kiznowski, that's right. Guys, I want to do this. Hey, Ryan Bellers, how you doing? Just been working my ass off. Been hope you're doing well and staying safe out there. Crazy people who have no respect for the truck drivers driving the rigs out there. You know, they got to learn to keep distance. They need to learn the laws of physics, that when you have more weight, it takes more stopping distance to stop. People don't understand the laws of physics. No, they think they could just have one car length in front of a tractor trailer, especially when they're hauling something, and think that's safe enough. No, how about you keep a lot further away? You know, think about the braking distance. But the people are still making the car right in front of you, right? I see it happen. I'm driving like, man, when I'm driving down the highway and I see a tractor trailer, I keep a whole tractor trailer length back away from them, at least, sometimes twice, right? I make sure they can see me in the rearview mirror, and when I'm in the left lane, I'm way back. Because, you know, sometimes people are like broken down in the right lane in the tractor trailer. You know, you're supposed to move over. You don't want to like be passing right by them when they're in the right lane broken down. You need to get to the left lane, right? So I don't want to be that dumbass that's like driving and all of a sudden like, oh, let me speed up now. You know, I want to get past this tractor trailer, you know. And the tractor, like the guy has to like get over, and like now you're coming up behind them and they can't move over because now you're gonna like impinge their moving. Yeah, dumb people. You plan ahead. Be defensive drivers. You gotta be defensive. Look at what's possibly happening. Look ahead. You see a truck driving and you see there's somebody broken on the side of the road. Slow down. Give them room, because they're gonna have to move over. People sometimes are in a hurry to pass these trucks, but that's the crap that goes on. The crap, you know, all these road trips, like people in a hurry, and then you have to end up going faster just to get out of their way. Sometimes it's how it happens. All right. We got Tim, Melissa, how you doing? Janet, what's going on? Lisa Rivera, driving here is like playing a video game. You can only hope you can make it to where you're going. Holy crap. That is some crazy stuff, huh? When you're driving like a freaking video game. Wow. Unbelievable stuff. But yeah, here we are. It's Bobby on this channel. We got to rename the channel because, like I said, it's not relevant to my actual name unless you want to call it Bobby with me. But that's kind of weird. But yeah, something it has to do with Bobby. I gotta figure it out. Unless I just give this channel to my cousin, and then, I mean, it would just be perfect for him. Give the channel name to him, and he can just rename his channel. Say, hey, Roland, you want to just have Roland with me? I'm gonna change my channel to Bobby. I promise you guys. my cousin and I are gonna make a video together. I have to do it. I want you guys to, like, your jaws are gonna drop and when you see how much we resemble. Like, you could tell we're definitely related. I want you guys to, like, have that experience. You deserve it. You know, I think it'll be a great experience. So why not have that as your experience there, right? I'm gonna try something here. Let's see what happens. Oh, do I have to log in? Maybe I do have to log in, but we're gonna see something. Bada boom, bada bing, da 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 da. All right, I'm just trying to do something, guys. All right, so who we got out here? We've got Tony. What's going on there, Tony? Who else is in the live stream? John, how you doing there? Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Oh man, see, I should have had myself prepared. Like, you know, I'm trying so hard to do this. I'm trying so hard. How do I do this whole damn thing? How the hell do I do this? All right, search. All right, I'm searching something. All right, bear with me, guys. You know what I'm doing. I can't multitask. I am not that person that can multitask. I just can't do it. Let's see here. Let's see what we've got here. Okay. Hey, what's going on? Oh, come on. I don't want to. Next time I do a video, I'll be more prepared because I wanted to show you my cousin. I'm having trouble trying to navigate freaking Facebook. He has, he has Facebook, but he goes by a different name on Facebook because it's just how it goes here. So it's like me. I had a Facebook and then I deleted it, but I have one that's not even my name. But the only thing that I can tell you is I will have to actually message him because he has a Facebook that's in the name of his business. So it's not like a personal one. It's the name of his business. All right, we've got Lisa over here. I will figure out. I cannot. The problem is I'm not able to log into my Facebook, because I don't have a personal Facebook. But I had one that was like for the whole YouTube channel thing, but I can't get into it. And if I get into it, I'm not connected to people. So I will figure that all out, and then I will get you a picture. But let me see. Maybe I can pull it up on my computer. Sometimes I'm able to log into stuff on my computer that I'm not able to log in on my phone. Which, if that's the case, then we're golden, right? We are golden. So we'll see what happens. I feel like this mic is just in the way. This mic is in the way. All right. So what am I doing over here? So, man, I tell you, the things I got to do. I'm trying to. What the freak is going on here? All right. Where is it? Hocus Pocus. See all. Okay. What's up with this? I'm so confused right now. What is this? Okay. Strange. All right, so guys, comment here. Let me know what you guys are doing about this whole damn thing that we have going on, this pandemic. What the hell? That is so strange. I don't know. Alright, I'm checking something here, guys. Like I said, I need to see. I'm not giving up. Like, I need to. Like, I feel like I need to do this. I want you guys to, how do you search a text message? How the hell do we search? This is not good. I'm getting under pressure because I'm like trying to. Yeah. I don't know. This is not. Uh. What the hell? I have no idea. Huh. All right, I'm not wasting. I don't want to do this because then you guys are gonna get bored if I do this. No, I can't pull my. Okay, Ryan Bellers, thank you so much. You need to have a PO box so we can send you stuff. I know I used to have one, Ryan. I used to have one a while ago, like years ago. But then I couldn't. It just didn't work out because it was expensive to have that. It was too much money maintaining that. But thank you so much for that super chat, man. I I I've got to figure something out. Something we could. Wait a minute. Here we got it. Okay. All right. Okay. I think we're getting on to something here. We're getting on to something. Let's do this here. See, I'm doing my behind the scenes here. Uh. All right. Let's see. Oy vey. Um. Huh. Okay. Hey, I'm sorry. I'm trying. Like I said, I'm trying to try to do this like connection here. Why is it not? Did I spell it? What was his business? What the hell is his business name? Oh, come on. All right, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna have to. What's going on? So weird how I can just lose connection here. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, we're back in. We're back in. Okay. Hey, perfect. We got it. All right. Okay. Let me do this. That worked out. All right, guys. So let me know. Let me know if you want me to hang out with my cousin. This is the best. This is the best I can do here. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. Photo. Whoops, wrong way. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Now let me get back to where you guys are. Where are you guys? Where did you go? What happened? Okay, we're here. I thought we lost touch. All right. All right, my cousin. We could do like a little like let's see, we like you get you and I together, and it's like hello. Holy moly. This is crazy. What are you guys thinking here? What do you think? Holy Toledo. All right. Let's see. This is pretty cool. It's like a spoiler. I wish I can like have my picture next to him so you guys can see if there's like a resemblance. Let me see if I can get another picture. Another El Picturo. Oh, come on. What did I do with it? Come on. Don't tell me I lost the darn thing already. I got too many windows. Oh my gosh. I got way too many windows. Way too many windows going on in here. Absolutely way too many windows. All right. Yeah, there's got to be some resemblance there. I wish I could do a side by side. All right. Let me know, guys. Did you see the picture? I feel like I got to take another picture because there's like, I feel like I got to take another one here so you can get a picture. A close-up. All right, so now I got a close-up picture. Where did you guys go? Where are you at? Where is my YouTube fam at? All right, I got even a closer picture. Now, if you look at me, all right, what's going on with my stream? Unless my stream's gonna end soon. Unless what? What's going on with my stream? All right. I showed this and then the stream messed up. All right. And I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like, I don't get it. Like, as soon as I showed it, the stream messed up. I mean, this is probably a more better picture, but it's just crazy. Like, what the freak? I mean, I think this is the best. I think this is the best. Like this one, like him and like if I can just do the same pose, if I could do the same, I don't know. Like you can see, like I said, I want us to get together. What the freak is going on here? All right, legit, my stream is messing up. I don't know what the hell's going on with it. You guys notice that? Like, what the heck? All right. Let's see. Coming in clear. There you go. Yeah. Hopefully it's coming in clear. So you guys think we look alike? Let's see. I'll do it again and watch this. The stupid darn thing is gonna. The darn thing's gonna do it. All right. The stream messes up when I turn my phone on. No data. The stream will end shortly. That's so weird. As soon as I pick up my phone. All right. As soon as I pick up my phone. I mean. Now it's getting blurry. Ugh. Whatever. It's like weird. As soon as I pick up my phone, that's what happens. It's messing up. But you guys can see some resemblance, hopefully, there. Can you see resemblance? Is this stream working? Is it working still? So I'm just gone. I've lost my mind. Erica, thank you so much for that super chat. Thanks for being here, everyone. Hi. Hello to you. Thank you so much, Paul. It's like, what are we going to call him this time, right? Yeah. I don't know. You think it like, all right, I'm going to turn my phone on again. Let's see what happens. I'm turning on my phone. My phone is on. I'm going into this. Let's see what happens. So far, it's not interfering. All right. So this looks more like me when I was like younger, like the younger version of me. All right. Maybe. And this is like more of the current version of me, which I don't know if you can see the resemblance. This is so crazy. I'm trying to do this and it's still messing up. Like it's blur. It's getting blurry. It's getting freaking blurry. Well, I tried. My camera, like when I put my hand there, oh, now it wants to be clear. Oh, come on. It's like my phone is making it blurry up. I'll get blurry. Pastor Tracy, how you doing? Diana, Elizabeth, how are you doing? No resemblance. Huh, we got to try that again, really. No resemblance. I don't know. It's kind of like, how am I going to like smile the same way? Like, I don't know. Like, I'm trying to do this, but it gets blurry. Hello? I don't know. Wait until we were like together in person. Then you'll see the resemblance in our mannerisms, the way we act, the way we talk. That's gonna speak volume right there, okay? But yes, people say that seems, yeah, I mean, like I said, we're not like brothers. But I can guarantee you, if I do my beard just like he has his, and do my hair the same way, and darken my hair, let's see how that goes. And get rid of the glasses. Oh, yeah. Don Kisnowski, there you go. Yeah, absolutely. It's working. I noticed that as well. Like, it's going crazy, isn't it? Guys, smash that like button. Share this all over social media. And, yeah. I don't know. There was a bunch more pictures. I don't know. Let's see. Because it's like, just, let's see, OBS. Well, we don't want to think from OBS. What is going on? OBS. OBS. I get it. OBS. Let's see what we got here. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day in the hood. All right. What the hell is this? Wait a minute. What is this guy? Wait, did I just? Okay, I'm lost. I'm lost in a bunch of windows in my Mac, and I don't know where I am right now. I cannot find my way. Please help me find my way back. Where the hell am I? Where did I go? Come on. I literally am lost. What the hell happened here? Hey, I'm back. All right. Why did I take these damn things off? Janet, how you doing? Let's see, Bobby, are you a wrestler? Well, the old days. I'll wrestle a gator. I'm competitive at skating, at running, at working out. Man, when I was a kid, I used to wrestle kids. When I was like 14, 15, I would wrestle. But I mean, that wasn't for a profession, It was like, yeah, let's have a little fun, We got Tammy out here. Start closing windows. Oh boy. Yeah, Tammy, I know you were trying to send me a message, I think, right? See, Janet, how you doing? You're lost, being lost. I'm telling you, it's crazy. Yeah, so, I mean, it's not like we're twins. I mean, there's some resemblance. I mean, you can tell that there's some relation somewhere. There's a resemblance. I mean, wearing these glasses, having my gray hair. Now, if I darken my hair, make my eye color darker, make the same facial expression, same pose. See, that's the thing. You guys, you gotta compare. Like when you see two people together and you get to see how they react to each other, how they engage. That's what I want to put on this channel. I want you guys to see us both together in real time and freaking YouTube content. I think that's what needs to happen. And I could do that. It's just a matter of getting it all organized because, he wants to go to the beach and stuff. Osvaldo, how you doing? All right, so we got 97 people here. Let's see if we can get some more thumbs up. Smash the like button and share this all over the world. Yeah, and the people that were like, starting drama, you know how that goes. You're always going to have somebody out there starting something with somebody. You just walk away from it. You don't have to deal with it, right? Just walk away from it, ignore it. Like, look, I, I moved away from my financial problems and now I will be owning something much cheaper. I mean, this is a rental that I'm at. Of course, like I said, I'm in a room with a green screen at the moment because, first of all, there's still stuff that needs to be kind of set up, like still kind of things laying around because I'm busy with a lot of things. It's not like I have everything perfectly laid out and pictures perfectly hanging and things like I want it. It takes some time, so it's this is a better background than to see what's going on. I just feel it's best to just be extra careful this time, considering that we're closer to a lot of people that are tourists vacationing, more people coming and going through here. Like I said, you got to be careful when you make content about what you say, about who you drag into your content, where you go and what you put out there, especially if you have daughters who have millions of followers. You don't want them having creeps. That's not a good thing. Let's see. Philip, hello, how you doing? Melly40, what's going on? Erica, how you doing? Michael, what's going on? Michael Scott, hey, what's happening there? Scott, Tim, Melissa, how you doing? Yeah, snowbirds come here too, but they go further south, but some of them do come here. Michael, Roland, it's my cousin, yo. You call me Bobby, hey? I'm definitely going to rename this channel so there's no misunderstanding. There's no confusion. I don't want to be associated with a channel name that's causing confusion. Although, it does have my cousin's name, but I don't want to be confusing with the channel because people are calling me the names instead of calling me Bobby, and I'd rather just fix the channel name. But the only problem is if I change the channel name, I'm going to lose my check mark because I have a check mark on my channel. And if I change the name, then I lose the check mark. It's a verification mark. And then God knows how long it's going to take to get that check mark back when I rename the channel. Because that's the only thing that shows you that it's legit my channel and not someone who's impersonating my channel. So when you see the check mark, you know that's really my channel. Once I change the name, YouTube removes the check mark, and then you have to reapply to get the check mark. And sometimes they just say, well, it's a waiting game. And you know how it is with YouTube in a waiting game. You forget about it. You might as well wait forever. You know how that is. Greetings from Europe out there. How you doing? Oh my gosh, that's pretty late there. Early. Either way. It's going on 3, ain't it? Like almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Let's see. Yolanda, how you doing? Diana, you can't be too careful. That's right. Oh my gosh. All right. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to do a live stream on this channel. I was going to do it on the Up to Speed Media channel. But I figured why not go on here? My fancy little backdrop behind me. Why not just do it right here? Next time it'll be a video of women putting a bunch of tanning lotion on me in the background. All I gotta do is go to the pool and record that and then throw it right back here in the screen. It's like, okay, this is what I got to deal with when I go to the pool. If it's not the gossip, it's like, hey, let me put that stuff on your back. You're going to get burnt. Oh, that's going to burn. Let me help you out. Oh, man. Something going on. Yeah, take your time. I'll do what I can. I've been watching videos with you and Omar. Hard Rock Kathy. There you go. Yes, I miss hanging out with my best friend. I gotta get over that way. I'm a lot closer. I'm a lot closer now. But definitely gotta get over there. Yeah, Shannon, bikini babes. That's right. That's what happened at the pool there. They got the middle-aged women that's trying to put sunblock on me. It's a problem, isn't it? We got Angie. Everyone have a safe and blessed weekend. LA loves trains, planes more. There you go. Carl, how you doing? Well, there you go. Yeah, can imagine that'll go over really well, huh? That'll be the most awkward video ever. I'm a very, I guess, what do you call it? I'm a very modest person, so like it gets a little awkward when somebody comes on to me at the pool. It's a little awkward for me. JD Foster, aloha. I gotta get some Z's there. Gotta sleep there. All right. Hope you have a good night there. Bobby's Extended Fam Channel. There you go. Yeah. Bobby's Extended Fam Channel right here, right now. Brought to you by Bobby and friends and fam and whatever. Yeah, so my new life has begun. Day 4. And I'll be hanging around with some amazing people, exploring some places, doing some fun things, getting away from the monotony of repetitive content in a house that I was claiming to be the most haunted house ever, which, there's some truth to it being, from what I understand. I don't know, I can't really say there's truth to it, but there's truth to the fact that I believe that it's haunted to some extent. But I've never really had it validated, other than a friend of mine who has a priest as a father, or, they came and went to the house. But when you have a friend who's been a priest and they come to your house and they're not really practicing anymore, it's kind of like, I don't know, shit in the wind. I don't know. Think about it. I don't know. It's really don't mean much. All I know is that it's a new chapter. We're moving on. It's a new beginning. We're letting go of the past, moving on. Hey, Kimberly, how you doing? We got Shannon out here. Yeah, some crazy haunted places. But let me know. Let me know in the comments, in the chat. Let me know if you want me to go with friends to explore places. I know some of you are just getting in here now. I asked this question earlier, but still again, let me know. You want me to go places and travel? I'm in the heart of everything right here, basically. There's a lot of interesting things that I can go to that I wasn't able to go to at the house. But now I can do that here. I'm like surrounded by things that are much better. And things that you can actually validate, that are actually known to be haunted and documented. So that's a plus. Yolanda, hope all is well. When you are out at the beach, you could use sunblock and sunglasses. There you go. Yeah, I was walking on the beach, but look, man, I'm telling you, I'm definitely got some color in my skin now. Ron Winarski, what's going up? What's going on? Janet, that's because you're so handsome. Oh boy, yes, yeah. It's like, imagine if my cousin and I went to the pool together. Like, they're gonna are we gonna get bombarded? I don't know. I just wonder. I mean, who knows? I mean, he's 3 months younger than I am. How did I end up with the gray hair? And I think he's putting something in his hair to make it darker. That's what I think. But it's like I've done that too. So there we go. We got something in common if we're both doing the same thing, right? Like trying to keep my hair consistent. I don't want to have all this. I don't know. I just feel young and energized, and sometimes I just want to represent how I feel. And gray hair doesn't always do me justice when I'm trying to represent how I feel inside as a person. Like, I may be hitting on 50, but I feel like I'm in my 20s. So age is just a number when it comes to how you feel, how healthy you feel, how energetic you feel. you know? Bobby's World. Yeah. I'm a cybernetic organism. It's Bobby's World. How you doing? Hey, Fawn, what's going on? Shannon Castillo, what's happening? Diana, what's going on? Dawn Kiznowski out in the house. And the small Mikasa. It's me small casa. It's a piccolo. Piccolo casa, piccolo. Mamma mia. We've got, who else is out here, huh? Gray hair is sexy. Oh boy, I just said a naughty word. Oh, shame on me. Oh, I just said a naughty word. Shame on me. Why did I say that? I should have been very careful. Now I said a bad word, and YouTube's filtering algorithm's gonna pick it up. Sarah, how you doing? It's Sarah, it's Osvaldo. How are you? Melly40, how you doing? And who we got? Random Moments with Kelly. What's happening? Dawn Kiznowski. Gray makes you look distinguished. All right. Let's see. We've got Fawn out there. Love your videos and live streams. Bobby, thank you so much. And yes, I would like that. It would be great to go out and have some fun there, Erica. Enjoy the world around us. All right. What else is happening? Interesting things are going on lately. Anyway, I thought I would just say all of you are amazing. And I thank you so much for being here, for watching my live stream, for staying here for so long. I'm surprised I stayed here so long. We're both probably surprised. I need to go outside and get a walking done. I need to go outside. I need to drink more water. I need to get some steps. It was so hot today. Stepping in the heat made me so hot. Yeah, and even the women at the pool, the one that wanted to put the stuff on my, she said, "You look hot." And I said, "Yeah, it's hot outside." I agree. It's like freaking 90-something degrees, and I'm sweating, and just walk to the pool. Yeah, by the time you get there, you just want to jump in the water. So that's the situation there. You're amazing, Bobby. Thank you so much, Fawn. I just got home from work there. Random Moments with Kelly. I hope all goes well there. Team Claire Bears, what's happening? You're amazing. Love your videos. Thank you so much, Tony. We got Dawn still in the house. Fawn over here. Angie, how you doing? Christopher, how you doing there? Christopher, Tabitha, how you doing? Glad you guys are making it over here. You know, just as I'm ready to get out of here and go for a walk tonight, you know, go walk in the neighborhood, see if there's any other BMWs, doors unlocked. I'll go knock on the door, say, "Hey, you better lock the doors and take the keys in." I think it's a one-time thing. It's kind of like the luck. It's like I have a dark cloud that followed me. I don't know, but what are the odds? You know, think about it. After I've checked into the BMW wheels, because I was like, what is so special about those wheels? Found out they're like almost $2,000 for each wheel, minus the tires. I could see why they took them. And that's on the market. Like, but it's like, okay, really? If you buy them brand new, they're like $3,600 a wheel. I go by the market price. You get them used. That's the price they're probably going by, because they're not selling them new. Holy crap, Oli. I don't know what's up with people. Like, what is going on in this world? Yeah. Expensive stuff. Go get you some BMW wheels. See how expensive they are. Maybe, they should have, like, advanced security locking. Don't leave your little lock hub in your glove box. the one that the little tool you used for that one little thing that keeps your wheels locked on, don't leave them in your toolbox. I mean, in your glove box. Because when the crook goes in there, that's probably where they're going to look and say, oh, look, we got this. We don't have to worry about trying to hacksaw this or try to chop this off or whatever. They got the tool right there. Man. All right. Let's see. Who's out here in the hizzle? Surprised you have sat for so long. I know. I can't. That's why I got to get walking. I can't sit this long. It's ridiculous. I got to get walking and do something because sitting around, I can't do this. I can't. This is a sacrifice I make for the people that I care about here in this community, in this YouTube community. And this is the only reason why I'm sitting here on my ass is because of you guys. I gotta get the hell out of here. I gotta go walking or something. I'm gonna lose my freaking mind if I don't go walking. Like, what's wrong with me? I gotta do something about that. It's been a crappy day there, Deborah Osborne. I hope things are getting better because, ain't nobody got time for no crappy days. It's bad enough we gotta deal with, crappy weather. Now we got crappy days on top of that, I worry. Anyone not in Bobby's streams... She meant a different kind of hot. Oh, I kind of figured that the words that they're saying, it's probably, I got to take it literally. Yeah, there's a whole lot of things that, but I got to be careful because, maybe some of the things is a misunderstanding. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to like misinterpret something that they're saying to me. And then that one rare time that I said, okay, yeah, sounds good, let's go. And then they said, well, I didn't mean it that way. Like, okay, well, I'm not even talking to nobody else after that. I'm done. Get a treadmill. Go do it. We'll have a nice walk. There you go, Michael. I'm gonna do some walking. Thanks. Tomorrow's another day. Absolutely, another day to start fresh. Let's see what happens. Smash the like button, share on social media, share with the world, spread some positive vibes. I love watching your scary series. You made my childhood. Much love from Ireland. Thank you so much, Tim. Glad to bring the entertainment. Like I said, if I got to run around like Ronald McDonald and sweat in those costumes to be part of a series, hey, it's all done in the good spirits to help entertain you guys. Like I said, some legit stuff happen and then some not legit stuff happen, but we all just look at it for pure entertainment. And when we're bored because of the pandemic, at least we got something to keep us from being bored. And for some who might be deciding to do something that might not be boring, but yet it might get them in trouble, like, trespassing or, just being a little too dangerous. Maybe a YouTube video keeps the temptation away. I don't know. Like I said, try to entertain everybody. They call me the entertainer. I used to be the class clown. I used to be the comedian in school. It's not like it was by profession. It was basically because my name, hey, it was Ronald, and everybody called me Ronald McDonald, and it was always the class clown. Oh my God, I had to act it out because they call me a clown. I got to act like a clown. I was like, what do I do? Do I defend myself? I'm not a clown, or do I just go with it, go with the flow? I think that's what happened with YouTube. I think I just go with the flow. It's like I just want to make everybody entertained. I got to entertain everybody. I got to do something. I got to come up with something to make entertainment, on YouTube. That's what I got to do. I got to make YouTube entertainment over here. Good, Bobby, and you're doing good. I hope everybody's doing all right. Like I said, it's a crazy day, crazy month, crazy year, crazy pandemic. Oh, gosh. Talk to the room. Yeah, like you said, how you like my backdrop? Is it cool? What do you think about it? Like I said, it's better than seeing a bunch of boxes piled up in a room that could probably be recognizable by some geek out there who's like an Airbnb stalker. Oh, yeah, I saw that in an Airbnb listing. There he is. I know what unit he's in. Oh boy, I'm gonna spread my knowledge and. Yeah, well, good luck with that. You're going to get jumped by a bunch of this, middle-aged women there, and they're going to defend me. They're going to throw oil all over you. Mamma mia. Like wrestling or something? Like wrestling, man. Oh, brother. Wrestling. All right, sorry, man. That's YouTube entertainment. There you go. Absolutely. Roland, it's time for your blue blockers. Yes, holy crap, it's that time. Got to get the blue blockers, double B's going on. I don't wear double D's, but I wear double B's right there, blue blockers. We got to do that. Let's see. Shauna Rock, you cracked me up. There you go. We've got it. I wish you the best, Bobby. Thank you so much. Deborah Osborne, hello. LOLs, there we go. Got some laughing going on. It's always good to go to bed with a little laugh, a little humor, some entertainment over here, Smile and wave. You're the best. Thank you so much, Amy. Thank you so much for that. Not bad turnaround here. We got some people up in here, at least 100 people, I guess, It's not like 100,000 people, which it could potentially be if YouTube would just turn that damn switch on. YouTube, turn the switch on. Tony, what's up? It's a funny day. I've had an interesting day today. It's like every time I go to the community pool, I'm learning something about my neighbors, about the community, and I'm learning something about who I am. It's crazy how that happens. Yeah, I definitely got to stand. My legs are getting cramped by sitting. My legs are like, oh, you're going to get restless leg syndrome if you sit around here too much. You got to get moving. You can't sit still. You're like ADHD, even at my age, I'm not going to sit still. I got to keep moving. I got to keep rambling on. I got to keep talking. I don't think I have to make quiet. I can't even shut the hell up. I got to keep going. It's nonstop. Bobby. I guess I'm just gonna. Whenever somebody says that Roland, I'm just gonna fill in with Bobby, just because that would just be me. So Bobby, you're a good man, bro. Create your content, man. It's all good. Thank you so much. There you go. Awesome. Bobby's mind is in the gutter. Yeah. Well, I tell you what. I think it's gonna get worse because the more I go to this community pool, I think the more it's going to go to my head when these women are coming on to me. And then I might end up being a little bit too, I don't know. Maybe I'll be too forward one day when I go to the pool. Maybe I'll take them. I'll say, yeah, put on the sunblock. You're okay. You can put it on. When she says, would you like me to put it on? She goes, yeah, you can put it on. You want to dance while you put it on? Hey, if you don't, it's okay. But I just threw it out there. I don't know. I'm just saying, what if that ever happened to me? Like, am I going to get that way? Or am I going to always, like, whenever I go to the pool, am I going to be like, no, I'm okay. Am I going to always, like, do that? Like, scared to have contact. Like, because I'm scared my heart's going to get broken again. Because I might get attached to someone. Somebody might, like, they rub on a lotion. And all of a sudden, it's like, I feel the love. It was like love by first touch of suntan lotion or sunblock. It's like she had the magic fingers. The way she put on that sunblock, it made me feel special. And then I go walk home feeling all good about myself. And then I left my sunglasses there. Which is why I was trying to figure out why it was so bright, right? This is just a story now. And so then I go back, right? And then she's putting on lotion on another guy. So then I don't feel like it's that special anymore. So what if that ever happened? What if that happened? I feel like that would be a big disappointment. So I don't want to have that happen to me. I don't want to put on the lotion. It's okay. It's all good. And then I come back and I see her putting on lotion on someone else. And I'm like, well, damn. Me, I'm about like a special connection. I'm not about like this one time stand kind of thing. I'm a commitment kind of person. That's me. I'm commitment material. I'm not like one night. I'm commitment. Like we're in this for the long haul, not just one day, one night, 1 minute. No. Mamma mia. We got Christopher over here. Diane, what's going on? Must be tough going to the pool. Yeah, it could be. I just keep replaying that situation in my head, and then every time I go there, I think it's going to happen again and again. I think it just could have been an isolated thing, but I did see the woman there again, and I did see that she was freshly, oiled up or something, because she likes to have the sun. Well, she thinks I need to block the sun, I guess, because I was getting too red, maybe. I don't know. Like she was just looking for a reason to maybe that was her way to start a conversation. Who knows? I don't know how people start. Usually it ends up with this, and then it's most of the people there are just gossiping about the whole neighborhood. You don't even have to talk to anybody. All you do is just you sit there and you hear stuff, and then you're like, holy crap. They're saying this, they're saying that. And then I'll jump in and I'll ask a question because now I'm intrigued and I want to know what's going on. So then I'll ask a question and then I'll get all these answers. And then I learned that very first day that the community pool is like the information center for the neighborhood. It's like the welcome center. It's like if you want to know everything about the neighborhood, go to the pool. So that's what it is. All right, guys. I got to get out of here. My crafting stations and more. Take care, Diana. Take care, Joshua. Take care. Let's see, John. Take care, guys. The relevant movie star. Hello. We've got the Diane again there. Hello, Shannon Costello. What's happening? Deborah, Joshua again. Yeah, lotion. It puts the lotion on the skin. Oh my gosh. All right, guys, smash the like button. Let's rock and roll on here. I gotta get out of here. I gotta go walking in the neighborhood. It's too late to go to the pool now. I like to walk by the pool before it's locked up, but they lock it at 10 o'clock and it's now after 10. So that's too bad for me because I like to go there. I like to go there at night. Take care, Scott Stapleton there. Take care, Danielle. Take care. You guys are amazing. Tammy, take care. Have a good rest. Yeah. And if you got to send me anything, send it to uptospeed at Yahoo. You know, the email. If you got a message, if you're trying to DM me through Facebook, I don't have a Facebook account. There is one for like the whole YouTube channel. I think it's the All for Two Vlogs. I think there's one for that, but that's just it's a Facebook that's pretty much just for plugging videos at this point. You know, that's basically what it is. It's not a personal one. It's just a channel one. Shannon, thank you so much for that super emoji there. Kitchi Kim, thank you for becoming an early access member here. Glad to have you aboard the membership area there. Hello, darling. I feel the pool vibes coming on. How you doing? How you doing? It's Miss Diva. Miss Diva, how you doing? Random moments with Kelly. What's going on? You took my wrench away. It's me, Kelly. I don't know what's going on. Let's fix that. Like I said, YouTube is getting a little weird lately. YouTube's getting a little weird with the wrenches. I've noticed wrenches disappearing there, but let's see. Let's see. I think you should have it back there, Kelly. All right. Yeah, it's crazy over there, but yep. I'm gonna go do my walk. Got to get my blue blockers on. Now I'm gonna look crazy with the blue blockers on, in the hood. Then I'm gonna look suspicious now, walking around with blue blockers. They're gonna be like, "What's this guy wearing sunglasses at night for?" It's like, what does he think he is? Like, I don't know. Like, why am I doing that? What's wrong with me? Does anybody understand what's wrong with me? Like, I would just, if I don't wear them, what's gonna happen? Think about it. Let's see if I can comment here. All right, I'm going to comment here, right here. Hello. Oops, I spelt it wrong. There. So, yeah, I'm going to go in the hood, going to wear my sunglasses. I'm going to wear them at night like Corey Hart. I'm like, okay, so, this is Corey Hart. I'm going to wear my sunglasses at night because I wear my sunglasses at night, okay? They're really not sunglasses. They're blue blockers. They got the amber lens. you know, that's what it is. But thanks. Let's see. Thanks. I'm having issues typing. There, it took me so long just to say that. I'm sorry that it has to take me that long. There, I chatted again. I'm chatting. I'm chatting here, guys. All right. All right. Things are starting to get a little glitchy. I need to get out of here. But you guys are amazing. I have to go. I got to go walking. I get my blue blockers on. Plus, I just heard something. I don't know. I don't know. Did you hear anything? I don't know. But everybody, take care. Be safe. I'll be back another time. And comments here. That's going to be it. Let me know how things are going in the comments. You know, the chat's not going to work after I end this, so you can comment after the chats are stopping. And anyone has to message me anything, you can comment. Also, yeah, I think you could send like a DM through YouTube, can't you? I don't know. I think. But that's going to be it. Take care, guys. Be safe. And I'll keep you updated on what's going on here. Like I said, new life, new beginning. And my new backdrop back there. You know, like I said, it's just better than a plain wall. Or a wall with a couple of boxes stacked up. You know, like, who wants to see that? You want to see something? Yeah, next time it'll be like the ladies at the pool with the tanning lotion. They'll be like back there in the background. You know, just make it more entertaining. And some gators, hungry gators trying to attack. And whatever else I can come up with. And then maybe, you know, the weeks prior to moving out of this place into the permanent house, because like I said, this is a transition. This is like just a rental that I'm at, because like you sell the house at a high price, you go to a rental, then you buy a house at a low price when that housing market kind of goes back down. Why sell high and then buy high? Sell high and buy low. I mean, that's probably the best of both worlds, right? So, yeah, maybe when I get close to transitioning out of this rental and into the permanent home, which, like I said, it may be in this general area, or I may just be further south, closer to a lot of people that I care about. And like I said, I also want to be close to my family, but I can't be in two places. So I'm trying to like pick places. And I'm like, what do I do? You know, there's a lot of decisions to make, but I'm trying to do what's best for everybody. You know, because there's a lot going on in my life, and you know, I have a family member who's got to get heart surgery done, and you know, that's something that hasn't happened yet, but it's happening. And when it happens, I want to be around. I need to be around because I've been helping out with some things while this has been kind of a decision, like what kind of procedure is it going to happen? What's going to happen? Is it going to be, you know, the less intrusive, or is it going to be the more intrusive? And we all know the more intrusive, what that means. But some things have to happen before that happens. So, you know, like I said, I don't really want to talk much about that, because there's a lot of things that I hold dear to me, and I just rather not get into it. But you guys, I've told you about this before. But anyway, all of you amazing. I thank you so much for being here. I got to get out of here. I got to end this stream so that I can go on my walk, take my nighttime supplements, get my blue blockers on, and that's going to be it. I'm calling this a night. I can't even read anything now. Everything's blurry because I got to go. These lights are too bright too. But take care, guys, and be safe.